Okay, once things are uploaded onto the Trackit website from the tablet, I just said it in the last video, but we're going to go to Training Review Pending, and this is where all the assessments are uploaded for the core skills tests. And I'll just kind of take you through this process in case you ever need to do it too. One other kind of cool thing is, so it shows you how many assessments were submitted during each of these months. In May we had 108, and that's when we really kind of started using it with these new trainees. We used it a little bit with the last class, but not now that we have like other supervisors using it too, it's adding a lot more assessments. June so far we have 21, so that by the time we do this one it'll pop up to 22. So let's go back down here. And so basically, yeah, you just want to stick to Training Review Pending if you're going to be doing what I'm showing you in the video. I know the website is kind of crazy and there's a whole bunch of like other things to click on, but you do not have to do that for this, so we're not going to worry about that. We're just worrying about Training Review Pending and this thingy. So when you come into the website, it's going to be on this assessment quality. If you've uploaded assessments, you're going to push Training Review Pending. This will pop up down here. First, we'll look at these three. Sorry. We'll look at these three icons over here. I don't know if you didn't mean to upload an assessment or you're just uploading it just to see how this stuff works or whatever. There's this delete option right here, so if it's just like a BS assessment because you're just kind of testing it out to see how things work and you don't really want to, you know, load it up to anybody's profile on here, you can always delete it with this one. And then this one's kind of cool. It's the manage assessment, so just like on the tablet that has the manage tab. Let's see, who is this? Amos. So we can click this. So the manage icon is going to take you to this thing, and it has details of the drive, you know, signatures, all that stuff, recording details, anything that he messed up on, turns. I know messed up sounds harsh, but whatever. That just shows all the things that he can be assessed on. And then you have this right here. So report, comments, recommendations. So you can see Jeff had 2 different sessions with Amos today. So he had one from 6:51 to 7:50, and then he got out of the seat and somebody else took over, and then he came back in at 10:54 and had a second session until 11:26. So if they have 2 sessions and they need to get the times for both of those, the best thing to do is go to manage, like I just showed with the icon, and come to here, and you can print this out too, because for now we're printing these things out and giving it back to them so that they can see the exact times of both separate sessions. And so we're about to upload this assessment, or submission I guess is what I should call it. So this is the, when you want to actually load up the submission. Everything looks good on the assessment. You've looked through all the stuff. You can do it again here. So we're going to press this green icon. It'll take you to all the things, all these other details that you can see on the tablet too. So drive details, what bus they were driving in 812. I am assuming, yeah, this one 6:51 to 11. So we got to drive 812 for a bit, but it's 2 different assessments. And then comment that he made. So they had some mechanical issues. Whatever. Map, it shows the routes. This is kind of cool. I was trying to show in the last video, but it actually has GPS tracking for the routes that they took, which is nice. And then, you know, he needs to work on his right turns. And then here's your report. So you look through that. So if all that stuff looks good, which it did to me, we're going to go to submit and then say okay. Click out of that, and then we'll refresh the page, and we'll go back to Training Review Pending. And there's nothing there. You see that? But look, now there's 22 submissions uploaded. Kind of cool. So now we'll move on to the next part. So I'm gonna look up Amos's report that I just, and we're just doing this right now so that they can keep track of their drive times, and we can kind of, you know, they can look it over and stuff like that, so they can get these submission or assessments back. So what we're gonna do is, we just typed in Amos's name. We're gonna go to this D here, click on that, And see, these are all his core skill feedback reports, and they're all dated, and this one was today's. So we'll click on that, and we're going to click on the report, and we're going to print this. And we're going to print his drive details, which shows the times that he drove today. It does not include the two different sessions that he had. Yeah, I should have printed those earlier when I showed you guys the page that had the two different sessions, but let's just say I did. So remember to do that. You have to do that before you submit it, which is kind of annoying. So we'll go ahead and print this too, so we can keep track of his drive details and stuff. Times. And then what's kind of cool too is I use this a lot if I know, because Jody and I switch up who we're going to be training every day. We kind of rotate the trainees. Some go in the morning, some go in the afternoon. And so if I know I'm going to get, let's say I'm getting Amos in the afternoon, and I want to see like the things that he did with Jeff the day before, I can go back and I can search his name in the report and find his report and assessment that Jeff would have uploaded, or Jody would have, or I would have the day before, and I can go through and see like what he maybe needs to work on or whatever for that day. So I've been kind of using it that way, where I'll be like, oh, okay, so today we're going to work on right turns with Amos, because apparently he was having troubles with those the day before or whatever. So it's kind of cool. We can do that with all of the trainees too. You just type in their name in the search thing. Let's see if I can do this real quick. So there's his profile. You can look through all those, and then basically, yeah, you just find his last ones. Let's go like Joseph. So we'll go to D. That's Joseph Schwartz, and we can go to his last one, which was the 4th. And so I can say, what do I need to work on with Joseph today? Okay, so he needs to work on right turns. So I'll go ahead and work on those with him today or whatever. So it's kind of cool. Anyways, hope that was informative. Yeah.